AskReddit by Nina here. Men, what kind of non-physical traits do you find attractive in women? Kindness. Easily kindness. Such an attractive feature. OMG, I just dated a woman for 3 months and she was so warm and kind. It was an amazing experience until she broke up with me. But no joke, I didn't realize how awesome it was to be with someone so kind. Enthusiasm. I love a girl who is passionate about going out to see a movie, do a hobby, listen to something. Passion is so attractive. Dated a girl for way too long whose default mode was to not like things, and if she did end up liking something, it was always that restaurant was actually pretty good. It never seemed like a big deal or a deal breaker or anything until I was like 6 months removed from the relationship and I realized how much of a burden it was trying to convince her to actually like things lol. I learned my lesson and am now dating a girl who has the general disposition of a golden retriever. Says shows clearly what she wants needs, none of that hint dropping BS. My mom is the worst about that. Thinking everybody should be able to read her mind when she wants help. I'm terrified that I've picked up that habit, and while I try to be intentional about communicating my needs, I also ask my husband to keep me accountable and tell me when I'm hinting at something that I should just ask for. Quick wit. I really appreciate this quality. If a woman can roast me, I'll fall in love. I need to be taken down a notch from time to time. Kindness, honesty and nerdiness. What do you mean by nerdiness? Being direct. My girlfriend knows where she wants to eat, tells me what's bothering her without giving the runaround, and it's one of my favorite things about her. Congrats, this is awesome. I'm the same way as your GF, but every guy I seem to date hates this about me. It hurts. I feel like I need to check myself every time I open my mouth about what I want. Kindness and a subtle flirtatiousness. Yeah, a world where every compliment, conversation carrier and flirting, in a respectful way, is expected by a man. A slight effort from woman's side would be much appreciated, I think. I'm a pretty quiet person, so someone that matches that kind of energy for me. It's not that I find loud and confident people to be undesirable, but I do like a more chill woman. The ability to disconnect and truly enjoy an experience. No need for aesthetics or whatnot. No need to blog or post about it all. No need for the perfect photo. Just enjoy, delve into whatever we're doing. People with ADHD are so good at this, yet people say ADHD is a deal breaker. Here are some regulars: confidence, maturity, humor, compassion, kindness. Deleted. Intelligence, humor and sarcasm. I literally speak sarcasm. My husband hates it. I feel like I'm forced to throw away a huge part of my personality. See. Appreciation for music, art and the outdoors. The way they treat customer service employees. Fun-spirited. Tip: if a woman is ever a Karen to costumer service, that's a huge red flag. Confidence. Confidence is sexy as hell. I think it's a total turn off when a woman says over and over again "I'm so ugly" etc. What's a real turn on is when a woman owns herself and is like, "Hell yeah, I'm wearing this outside." One of the things I will never regret doing is trying to substitute my negative thoughts with comedically arrogant alternatives. In the end, I started naturally finding the confident but humble middle ground. "I'm fat and ugly" turned into God tried to give me unattractive traits because he needed to give other folks a chance and he still managed to fail, which turned into "I have every right to look this good." Humor and intelligence. Humor is way underrated. And I mean a girl who can laugh at weird memes and crazy shit. Being intellectually curious. Having hobbies. Being an interesting person that I enjoy hanging out with beyond nice, pretty lady. Some of the best friends I've had have been women that I dated, or tried to, and kept hanging out with after it didn't work out. The Venn diagram of women I enjoy being with and women I'm attracted to isn't a circle, but there's a big overlap. Patience. Kindness number 1 turn on above all else for me. Enthusiasm and curiosity about things. What things? Doesn't matter all that much. Science is a turn on, as are literature and the arts. If a woman isn't interested in that stuff, she's not interesting to me. Glad to know my weirdest trait is appreciated. My BF compliments me on my random assortment of knowledge. I'm just glad to live in the age of Google so I can satisfy every but how why that pops in my head through the day. Today I watched a deep dive on the thermal design of chest freezers. Adventurous. If she's willing to horse around with me without fear getting in the way, she's got me. This is a big one for me. A girl who's unwilling to try new things is a big turn off. Not succumbing to group pressure. Group pressure will make me not do something I wanted to do before I was pressured. I think this has something to do with my ADHD. Pathological demand avoidance? I think that's what it's called. A bit key, not afraid to be themselves. Also an underlying sweetness, even if the exterior is rough. Intelligence. Confidence. Awareness. Empathy. Funny, kind, cheerful. A very dark sense of humor. Gallows humor is the basis for my 20+ year relationship with my wife. Wit, intelligence, humility, humor.